Thanks, Ron. Well, you can gather your team to support the work of the Alzheimer's Association locally. Megan Irish is back, of course. She's the walk manager. Angie Peters is the event chair. Hi, gals.
Hi. Thanks so much for having us today.
Well, it's always important to talk about, and it's getting to be, we're aiming toward that time. So, Megan, for you, let's talk about signing up a team for that event and what, when is it going to happen?
Yeah, so the event takes place on September 21st at Friedman Park, and I know that sounds like it's so far off and we don't need to register a team yet, but now's the ideal time to sign up your team. It gives you plenty of time to do your fundraising throughout the course of the fall and show up on walk day having raised your goal amount and just ready to celebrate with us. So,
can you help folks kind of understand how to set a goal, set some expectations, set a goal for your team? How do you know what to ask for?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Alzheimer's Association has a really great website set up. So if you go on there to register your team, there's a participant center that kind of guides you through how to set up your website page, some suggestions on fundraising events that other people have had success with in the past. So there's a lot of really great resources available online once you go to register your team, and you can see it on your screen right there. You just click that register button, put in your contact information, your email address and everything, and then you have access to your participant center where you can set your individual team goal. You can set a goal of $2,000 and recruit your friends and family to help you reach that goal.
Well, I think it's great that you can also have events, fundraisers before that.
Yes.
Which, then it's not all the pressure of the day.
Exactly.
Right?
We've had people who do, community yard sales, or people who have babysat and donated those proceeds to their team events. So those ideas are all, like I said, in the participant center and resources that you can get ideas there.
Thanks for that. We all need those. Well, Angie, this is, of course, an organization that's very near and dear to my heart, my family history of Alzheimer's and dementia. So why is it important for all of us, whether we're touched by it or not, to be engaged with the organization?
Yes, well, and same for me, Angie. It's very near and dear to my heart. My grandmother had Alzheimer's, my father-in-law had Alzheimer's, and my stepfather has Alzheimer's. So I think that a lot of people can, if they, kind of think about it, have probably been touched by it in some fashion. So for me, I felt it was important to help educate the local community on the importance of getting involved, the importance of finding resources to fundraise, to find support groups, find ways to just to cope with what everybody goes through when they're going through this, whether it's them going through it or a family member or a loved one going through it.
I think that day, seeing all those people out there, if you felt isolated, you begin to see, oh my gosh.
Right, I'm not alone.
I am not alone.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are countless resources available to help you through this, the long journey that it is, as we all know.
Yeah, but I think that it's important that everybody knows that those resources are available, and educating the community on that, and the importance of fundraising, so that we can continue to support the research, so hopefully one day that we can find a cure for this disease.
I'm always hopeful, and I think we get closer and closer with new medicines every year.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of great new medicines out there that are not necessarily curing the disease, but they're slowing the progression of it.
Right, and they're very promising, and we need more of that, and that's how you help in the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And I know you'll be back a couple more times before the event. Or sign up. It is so much fun and such a blessing to be a part of that event. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this.